Hello everybody, my name is Komon and welcome to another Genius Invocation TCG video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new card, Art of Sleepy Meditation. Now what it does is, for one dice, it lets you select one of three technique cards and makes the next card that did not start in your deck cost 2 less. The second effect is really nice, but we're mainly looking at the first one, because we're running Masters of the Nightwind, which is also a new card from the last patch, which, for those that don't know what it does, after you select 4 times, it gives you the option to select one of 3 2-cost support cards, and it just puts it on the field. You don't even have to pay the 2 costs to play it, and typically the 2-cost support cards are very, very good. Think Sumeru City, Tenshukaku, Dawn Winery, sometimes even Favonius Cathedral. Typically these go in more slower stall decks, and when you combine them with Stage the Petal, which basically acts as a Tenshukaku for 0, you can have a lot of dice every single turn, or a lot of healing maybe, depending on what you get out of this. And when you combine all of that random generation with all of that extra dice every turn, you basically get to stall for around 3, maybe 4 turns until you stack up Ultimate Overlord's Mega Magic Sword, you find Gamblers, and you kill your opponent with Itto. We also have Chiori here and Dehya to enable eremite teatime, and Chiori to give us extra selects just in case we don't get all that we need. That's about it for the deck breakdown. Let's get into the games. Game number 1, up against Navia. But like a weird build of Navia. I'm gonna throw away everything except eremite teatime. Do I keep Strategize? I do keep Strategize. Because I'm looking for Masters of the Nightwind here. Starting on Dehya. But the plan here is that I'm just gonna swap away from Dehya once they apply Hydra on me, so I can avoid the Crystallize, so they don't get extra Navia bullets. I mean, this hand is really good if Strategize draws me Masters of the Nightwind.
Delved into destiny.
Okay. Let's see if I can get like a quick swap or a cost reduction or something. Central Laboratory Ruins is really good. Kusava is really good. Or could be really good. Guess I can grab this. Let's go on Chiori.
Need something tailor-made.
Okay, so they're just setting up the summons to get the Crystallize anyway. In which case I can go back to Dehya. Because she already has the Hydro. If they're gonna guarantee Crystallize, then might as well go on Dehya. And they're planning to do the same thing next round. Okay. Huh. Do I risk it with Kusava? Because it has a chance to discard my Mega Magic Sword. I definitely play this at the very least, and I think I do play this. I didn't get to 3 stacks unfortunately, but I will get it next round at the very least. So here, Serene is gonna give me a dice, or a card, and then Kusava's gonna discard. So hopefully Serene gives me something higher cost. I was gonna say, so it reduces the chance of the sword discarding, but it's fine. I'm gonna find another one.
Let's get it
Once
on.
again, their crystallize is basically guaranteed, but like, oh, of course she took extra damage. Why wouldn't she take extra damage? I'm guessing they're gonna like gamblers here. Yep. Are they gonna take extra damage?
I done messed up. Let me guess.
No, of course
Need
not.
something
Of course they
tailor-made.
wouldn't. Anyway, let me guess. Get some of my own crystallizes. Do I switch to Itto? I do switch to Itto. Do I want to copy cards from my opponent? Yeah, sure. Let's see what they have. Gamblers is great for me. And so is a bullet, I think? I definitely think I play a Geo Resonance. I definitely think I equip Gamblers. Then I think I get a high cost technique so Kusava can discard it. And then I play Paimon. For cheap. Now I am aware that Kusava is gonna likely discard my food as well. But I'm not too worried because they don't have Navia talent. So they're not gonna draw Shrapnel. So Itto isn't under too much pressure. I know that they have at the very least one Shrapnel, given that I just copied it from the top of their deck. So they are gonna deal some damage, but it's not like the end of the world. Especially with the 11 dice and the 2 discounts from Kusava. Oh, yeah, that is how the Chiori works. It does give me a swap this round as well. And they normal attacked me, thinking it's gonna guarantee the crystallize. Do I refresh the swap just to get it for free? I think I do. I think I do just refresh the swap. See what I get. If it's the sword, I can start comboing off. It is not the sword. Two random artifacts could be really good. Or could be terrible as well. That is also an option. That I guess I didn't consider thoroughly. More Ushi.
Let's roll.
More Ushi. So my guess is next round they're gonna start off with Mona Burst. And then try to finish Itto with Navia. But instead I'm just gonna go to Chiori. And make them waste the Mona buff. The double damage buff. I do once again have like 11 dice with 2 discounts, so I'm not worried.
Written in the stars.
Yep. Mono Burst. I swap to Chiori.
Let me guess. Need something tailor-made.
They might be able to kill her here, but they're gonna spend like basically all of their dice. They are gonna get some back with gamblers if they do, but I don't particularly care. if they are able to kill Chiori here, I doubt they will get enough bullets back to be able to kill Itto.
Never accept defeat.
Like, yeah, they have enough for just
I
a
am
burst or
the
just
man.
another skill. So I burst here.
Who wants some of this?
I have Gamblers already equipped. And honestly, I don't even need the melusine sword here. Just the randomly generated Paimon plus the staged battle is kinda carrying me. What's this? 2 random event cards. Okay. Cool. Okay. That does nothing. But okay.
Watch out!
They wouldn't be able to kill me even with a bullet. There's like nothing they could do. Unfortunately, all of my dice is Omni, so I can't really use Central Laboratory Ruins. I can't tune cards. But it's still fine. Switching to Albedo is the correct play for them here. The question is, can I still kill him? And I think the answer is yes. Because this is going to be a charge attack, it deals 4. Then another charge attack for 4.
My experiment failed.
Going on Mona is the correct play here. Because this together deals 3. So I can if they go on Navia here I can kill her. And then I finish off Mona, but if they go on Mona I can't. Yeah. Geo-resonance, please? Not quite. And none of this saves me? Actually, I could hope that they don't draw a bullet, because this is gonna give me Crystallize. And then next round, if they don't draw a bullet,
The stars are
I live, which means that I can play like Hydro Resonance, Day of Resistance, a Soup. But I think they probably have a bullet. By this point they have like 10 bullets in their deck. And like 5 other cards. 30 cards! How many bullets do they have in there? I think they also should put some treasures, so that would also explain some of the cards in there. But yeah. I just need to survive one single hit. Which means no bullets.
Hey there!
That is no bullets. And we have the win.
Oni, coming
There we go.
No, not me. Too.
Game number 2. Going first up against Stall. I'm guessing it's gonna be Collective of the Plenty. With Bennett as like a combo kind of situation.
Let's get out and find
I'm starting
some
on Chiori
inspiration.
so I can get Masters of Nightwind round 1. Given that I have 3 selections in hand, I have 2 from this, 1 from this. I am gonna start
Lend me a hand.
with this, just in case they hit me. I doubt that they would, but maybe they do. So. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not really gonna be using Ictimosaurus for healing as much as I am for the selection. And the random cards, obviously. Then Shukaku is pretty good. Especially when you consider the fact that I can reduce it down to 0 here. Stage Tepeto. Okay, so I can basically have 3 Tenshukakus, essentially. They're not going to be active next round, but they're going to be active on round 3 and onwards. And then maybe Masters of the Nightwind could give me another Tenshukaku.
Let's light it up.
So let's do this. Yumkasaurus is interesting. I don't think it's gonna see too much use, but yeah. I could swap the Dehya here to prevent the vaporize, but I don't care enough. Chiori did her job already as just a select card. I am gonna swap the Dehya at the start of the round though. Now, let's see what I get from Masters of the Nightwind. Hopefully Sumeru City, Tenshukaku, or Serene is interesting. Stadium of the Sacred Flame is interesting. Do I go with Serene? I think I do go with Serene. That is terrible. Wow.
I got you, boss.
That's like one of the worst cards she could have given me. Okay. Now why would you run the sword in like a combo deck? Because from what I can tell, the idea of the deck is Farina Burst, Bennett Burst, and then you start doing Novelette stuff. But I guess I don't know anything. Let's see. Okay, perfect. Yeah, those are terrible. Those are actually really bad for them, so that's essentially just a stack for free. And I am gonna play this, which is another stack. So next round I'm gonna get 3 extra dice for no reason. And you know what? Let's deal a card. Hopefully Bennett Talent. What? How is that their most expensive card? Excuse me? Like genuinely, how is this the most? It costs 3. Like, do they not have? I guess it would have been tied between equipments and stuff, yeah. But like, I'm shocked they don't have Bennett Talent. I guess it's still like a fine pull though, because they clearly are trying to get like a Novelette combo thing going, but I don't really care given that they won't be doing many Hydro-related reactions after this is equipped. Do I care more about weapons or more about one extra dice? I think I care more about weapons. Especially if it's like... actually, these are weapons the Melusines hold in high regard, which is... end of the line, the sword, I think Fruit of Fulfillment, Favonia's sword, and then what's the polearm? I think it's one weapon of every type, but I don't remember what the polearm is. Maybe there is no polearm. Maybe they're just waiting until the catch is in the TCG. Which, by the way, the catch should be in the TCG. Like, that's the most... That's probably the most popular of the fishing weapons. Because as far as I remember, the fish greatsword is not a fishing
Everybody
weapon,
stand
right?
back.
It was an event reward, as far as I recall. So, yeah. Anyway, free weapons. Oh, I guess there's a lot more than I thought, but this one's nice too. I could have equipped gamblers.
This
I
is
am
just my luck.
a genius. I am a genius among men. None can rival my intelligence. Oh, why did I not equip that? Wait,
Let's roll.
I think that even without equipping that, I still win the round. I win the game next round. I think this is still like a favorable position for me. Like if I burst here,
Showtime.
they die, their Novelette dies, and their Furina doesn't kill me for sure. Even if their Novelette lived, I don't think he can kill me, because I have like
A silence
11
fills the air.
dice with Itto burst. And there we go. Yep. Okay, game number 3 for you, 6 for me. This deck is having a really bad record. But I guess that's just what happens when you play Melusines, because Melusines is not that good. Okay, so they're just playing freeze. Like, they're just playing for 2 freeze. So I'm throwing away everything. And I'm still not getting Masters of the Nightwind.
I got you, boss.
This whole deck is built around Masters of the Nightwind. And I'm not getting Masters of the Nightwind. So I'm having a lot of fun right now.
Look alive.
But at least, like... Huh? Damage reduction round 1 is interesting. So that's why. Well... You see, what if I played out my whole hand? Because I definitely could. Yeah. You know what? I'm not even gonna give you the privilege of stealing that one. Have fun. Wonderful Yumkasaurus you've got there. Yep. Just drawing me cards. I mean, they can use it again and then steal my sword, which is annoying, but... They're the ones spending 2 dice to get 1 card. Or they could normal attack, so they're not even gonna... Like, they probably think that I didn't draw anything worth stealing, but I definitely did. So that's hilarious. And because I have a quick swap here, I'm thinking of equipping it just for it to be safe, going on Itto,
I am the man.
getting a bunch of cards, giving them a really bad expensive one for Yunkasaurus to steal. And then getting stuff like this for myself. And this to get a reaction, get some crystallizes. If they hit me, I get superlative super strength stacks. Excuse me?
Please hold for just a moment.
That's just a weird
Time to get
choice.
down to
Like
business.
that's like, why would you even run that card in a deck where your character already does 8 damage? I mean, I guess I get it with her, because she does stack Bond of Life this way, but I also kind of don't get it. But yeah, I now have Lotus Flower Crisp plus better Lotus Flower Crisp for my Itto, alongside a sword which is not stacked up right now, but will be stacked up in the future. Okay. Who are we quick swapping to? Because it's not to Wanderer, you don't have the you don't have the swirl. In fact, if they're planning to use Wanderer skill and then normal attack to start swirling on Itto with the buff, with the Wanderer buff, I could just go on Chiori. Okay, give me... Actually, they don't have Yunkasaurus anymore, so no need to give me bad cards. And this is a really good card, so, yep. Soon enough, I'm gonna have a turn where I have like 3 extra dice from this, 1 from this, 1 from this. So this is where the quick swap is gonna go. Or this is where they want their quick swap to
Let's get out
go.
and find some inspiration.
But unfortunately, I'm a bit annoying. Ah. So I see what they're planning. They wanna go on Wanderer next round with the quick swap and then freeze everybody, but what if I just remove
I got
all
you,
of the
boss.
auras? What if I just or this aura? What if I just do this? And then what if I randomly generate cards that I can play to stack up stage to battle? Okay, these are annoying, but this does get rid of the Bond of Life on Itto. Puff Pops is incredible. I am gonna play this out, and I am gonna play this out. I know it's not quite 3 stacks, so I'm not gonna get the extra dice next round, but it's still pretty good. I am slowly healing up Itto. And I can heal up Dehya here, or at least protect her. Like I can do this, get some shields, and then I can also heal her on top of that. Now none of these are anything I want, but I am gonna get Memento Lens. Okay. And then what?
Behold.
Cool. And then I'm guessing you want to hit Itto. But like, what if you
Let's
didn't?
get out and find some inspiration.
Now, gamblers would be really annoying here. If they have like gamblers, they could gamblers normal attack, kill Dehya, get extra dice for another normal attack, but yeah.
Squall Fury.
Or they could get a really bad swirl. I am not opposed to a really bad swirl, sure. But I'm sure they don't have any extra dice.
I got you, boss.
So I'm gonna go on Dehya, make sure Itto is the most injured character on standby. And yep. I do have to play at least... I was gonna say, I do have to play at least one extra card, extra generated card for the dice. And I think this one's fine. It is just 1 health. The 1 health is fine. I know they're probably gonna kill Dehya here, but I don't care. As long as they don't have gamblers, I don't care. If they have gamblers, I do care. How many stacks am I at? 3. Okay.
Behold.
Oh, that doesn't just outright kill Dehya? Cool. So that means I can do this again. Ooh, I'm so annoying. Oh yeah, and Puff Pops. Puff Pops keeps triggering. So I should be able...
Louder.
They use the burst on Dehya? Do they have gamblers now? No? Okay, cool.
Done messed
Oh, I don't have the dice for that. Okay, cool. Whatever.
Attaboy.
Itto is basically back on full health. They also have that? Mine was randomly generated. Why would... Like, I get me having it, because I don't want to have it. I just got it. But why would you have it? And I'm guessing they're gonna freeze Itto here, but... I don't care. I can spend a turn doing nothing, sure. I can spend a turn just going on Chiori, and then getting her frozen as well, and then doing nothing there. Also, why would they be running Matsukake meat rolls in an aggro deck? In a Yumkasaurus deck even, of all things. Huh? So you're just gonna let your carry die? Is that what I'm seeing? I mean, realistically, I could even kill with just Ushi. I am gonna kill with just Ushi. Just in case, like, they freeze Itto here. Actually, they can't freeze Itto anymore. Because they just removed the Hydro Ore. Why would they do this? I win the video game now.
Who wants some of this?
Because I have 3 dice from... Well, only 2 extra dice from the totality of them. Because I have only that many cards I could tune. Or that many dice I could tune. But that's still enough, I think. No, without gamblers it's not enough. But it's like basically enough. Okay, cool. I throw away this, I throw away this, throw away this. I'm up to 6 dice, so I can do this. Oh no, I can kill. Wonderful.
brought disgrace.
Because this is my first normal attack with the burst buff, so it's gonna give me one more superlative super strength. I'm gonna go up to 3 stacks, and then at 3 and at 2 I get cost reduction. And because I'm at even dice, I can do this. And then again. And I win. So that's about it for the games. Less games than usual, but still the same length, because it's a slower deck. Now, was the deck fun? Yes. But was it fun because of the new cards or because of the melusine stuff? Not really. It was an Itto kind of fun, a stall kind of fun, but if you want to do that, then there's better lists out there. I personally like the melusine stuff, but it's just there's no real way to make them work without taking like 2 whole turns to actually find something useful from them. It's like Serene is really good. Serene is a great card. The Sword, great card. Anything else? Not really. I mean, the 2 locations are obviously amazing, but like, how often are you gonna find Masters of Nightwind on round 1 so you can start getting the value immediately? Or how often are you gonna stack up to 3 on like round 1 or 2? Like it's gonna take some time, and like that's the biggest problem with melusines, that the only efficient way to stack them up is like Serene, or maybe like actually good generated cards like Treasures or Navia Bullets, but outside of that, it's just not worth it. And that's why basically all the games today were won by just Itto being Itto. But yeah, still can be fun. Wouldn't recommend playing it over other Itto decks, because I find those more fun personally, but if you want to try it, I guess you could. And yeah, that should be about it. If you like the video, you can like. If you have any questions, you can comment. If you want to see more, you can subscribe. Have a nice day, and I'll see you tomorrow.